DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
There to get it is Utley. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Johnny Tolbert.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Taylor. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box now, Miles Harper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Tolbert, the runner at second with one away. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting, pitcher, Chad Bettis.
Ready for another chance? Chad Bettis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 7 and the Dodgers. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Popped him up. Harper has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting,
digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time, and that one just missed outside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 5. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. It's over 80% of his.
Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ross Stripling answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Ian Desmond, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. out to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez. And he swings here and sends one in the air, deep down the right field line.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
He doubled his last time through. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. Back up the middle. To his left, Hernandez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Another. Corey Seager will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. 289 is the average coming in. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
0-1 the count. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Short, hit hard. Story scoops it up. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. 1 left for Pedro Baez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. Career numbers against Baez. He's just 2 for 9.
DJ LeMahieu.
The 0-1 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24.
Digging in once again, Johnny Tolbert. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Taylor coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Harper. He's set. Here it comes. Slow little roller to third. Turner is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches, but they hold a 9-2 lead. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Harper over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Austin Barnes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Ball 1. Utley awaits the 1-0 towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready once again, Chad Bettis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Chad Bettis.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Dahl. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. That's a ball. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Taylor. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Dahl takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Flying towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Andrew Cole will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 60, Andrew Cole.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lifted the other way to left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate. Dodgers leave one, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. His second home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
Left center, base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Johnny Colvin.
In now, Johnny Colbert, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Miles Harper, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Ready for another shot now, Chad Bettis. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Slider whiff. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead this guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line towards center field.
Oh, he couldn't make the play.
And he is in there.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. That gets down as 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, and their runners at the corners now. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Home hat. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
Raimel Tapia is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. This for Utley at second. He's got it. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Taylor at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay, and Desmond is in at third base. He's got a triple. So that's now 7 triples for him on the season, fellas.
And, Matt, that's a pretty good number. That tells me he loves to shoot the ball in the gap, and he's not afraid to go full throttle around the bases.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on it.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8. Raimel Tapia will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Trace Thompson is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, and that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Turner.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Hit hard towards center, and he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he takes a called strike one. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Tapia. 2 gone.
How about it?
So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Puig is off at first with 2 away. A high fastball is in there. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all. So the number 9 guy, Deoder, they absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Colorado Rockies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chad Bettis with his 4th win this season. Julio Urias is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our paid attendance this afternoon, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field,
Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Luis Castillo gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
At the plate, Johnny Tolbert, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Trevor Story is looking to turn it around right now. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Barnhart is calling for it, and the inning is over. So now Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 Giro, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out, and the offering. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Jeanette has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on Dave. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's the second out. Digging in, Ryan McMahon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The pitch. Chopper foul. Line towards center field. Hamilton is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati. Scooter Jeanette. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Carlos Gonzalez, better referred to as Cargo. One of the sweetest players in our game. Just put on...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We've played 2 full. Reds lead this one 1-0. Into the box, Bradford Robinette. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No outs, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Kyle Freeland. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. This one's down to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner goes for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And the runner's breaking for third. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. We play. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Billy Hamilton.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And here's Jose Peraza. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And this is taken for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Charlie Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Story makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you...
And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story, number 22 on the year, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He swings and grounds it to short. To his left, Peraza. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way. Hard hit at third. No problem here, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Riding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Bradford Robinette. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive base hit. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Kyle Freeland. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Iannetta leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Johnny Colbert. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peraza is there, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-1. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike over the outside corner. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Turned on down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Hamilton rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
First baseman, number 19,
In is Joey Votto now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Into the box, Bradford Robinette, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Grounded weakly toward third. Suarez charging in on it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Rockies are out in front, 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Hot shot to third. McMahon fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wandy Peralta is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Ervin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 27.
Ian Desmond is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0. is in off the plate. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Irvin on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Johnny Holbert. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got to hurry, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Votto is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. No hits to this point.
Tucker Barnhart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Rosenthal stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Again, a 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right.
Phil Gosselin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 46, Phil Gosselin.
And he takes ball 1. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1-1 the count now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Zach Roscoe enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 60.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shallow center. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get to it. This one's down. And here's Jose Peraza. Singled home a run in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. The genius of water, as it's known, just blocks from us here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Phil Gosselin will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. For a little insurance. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken high and deep to right. Gosselin ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Number 28 on the season, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 61, Kevin Wackenwood.
Trevor Story will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Goslin is over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bradford
Robinette will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Miles Harper will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Harper.
Runner goes for second. Hit to short. Throw on Novato will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Rockies get 1 on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. Last 10. Miles Harper will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here
Now
out.
catching, number 31, Miles Harper.
Wade Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Wade Davis.
Riding in once again, Joey Votto hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. And in the past against Wade Davis, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. unintentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Jesse Winker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Duvall at second, Suarez at first, one gone. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Duvall rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And the deficit is down to only one now.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, he looks...
And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Brian Shaw comes on here looking to get the final two outs and earn the save. He's set. Here it comes. And all three runners on the move here. Throw to the plate. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stuart Turner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 32.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Phil Gosselin. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Soft liner towards center. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Cincinnati came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Kevin Quackenbush claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.